Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Jonas Garcia makes his big league debut right after this. Jamie Valdez gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, J.C. Embry. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for the Cubs, the right fielder, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
First pitch, 111.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pete Armstrong is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up to the plate, Sito Suzuki, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way, and a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Armstrong stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Matt Harvey is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Standing in, Manuel Ojeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Manuel Ojeda.
Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate now, Joel Taylor. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman, Mark Wahlberg.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Wahlberg. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And now pitch on the way. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Armstrong is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Dennis.
Settling in now, Benji Dennis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Harvey's ready. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Suzuki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Rockies lead it 2-0. Into the box now, Jesse Padilla, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And the pitch. That's a throw. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping up now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Soft liner toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Sam Kurowski.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now in the box, Michael Ishii. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2. Jonas Garcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jonas Garcia.
Into the box now, Jonas Garcia, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
Here it comes, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Jamie Valdez, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
In now for Colorado, Manuel Ojeda. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings. So he's got some catching up to do.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Harvey pauses. Here it is on 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 2-2. Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So now to the plate, Joel Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Pause, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 2 full. The Rockies are out in front, 4-0. Now batting, Ryan Buckner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Matt Harvey. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on second base. He pulls this one into right. Stanton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Oh, that's out.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball well outside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Mark Wahlberg.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help, too.
The 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dennis.
So striding in, Benji Dennis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Dennis is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The 0-1 delivery. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam Kurowski.
Digging in, Sam Kurowski. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
Harvey pauses. Here's the 1-0.
One ball, one strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's that point.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Ishii. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
Digging in, Jonas Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 2 out, bases loaded. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rockies leave them loaded. They lead it 4-0. The next Cub up, Sito Suzuki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is off the plate, up and away.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Now to the plate, Jesse Padilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping in, Jimmy Grimes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grimes, 28 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The windup and the 0-1.
Down to 21. Count to 2-1.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamie Valdez.
Jamie Valdez.
First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
This is in the air out to right. Embry is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Manuel.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Ojeda. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
To the plate now, Joel Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. RB over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Armstrong is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Wahlberg.
Now at the plate, Mark Wahlberg. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. over to the bag, and the runner back safely. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 line hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Ojeda rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Jose Serrano will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 47, Jose Serrano.
Standing in now, Benji Dennis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 2-1. Serrano is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Armstrong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. Colorado's out in front, 5-0. Dave Gustafson makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Two and two count. Here it comes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled off. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Digging in, Jose Serrano. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Now batting, right fielder, J.C.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding in once again, Pete Armstrong. From the belt, kicks and deals. To the outer third. Armstrong, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Weak grounder back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cubs 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Sam Kurowski. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The catcher, number 29, Michael Ishii.
At the plate, Michael Ishii, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Jonas Garcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Set to deal on 2-2. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Alec Munoz will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now and still nobody out. A ball and no strikes.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Manuel Ojeda waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding into the box, Manuel Ojeda. He singled his last time up. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting. The first baseman, Mark.
Ready once again, Mark Wahlberg. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Second and third, 2 away. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, Dero. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling. You're trying to protect all 4 quadrants. You don't know what weapons are coming at you. And his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
Some Igawa gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Outside.
3 runs already home here. Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
To the plate now, Benji Dennis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Rockies lead this one 9-1. Jonah Mulder will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sito Suzuki.
The left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in now, Jesse Padilla. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 8, Jimmy Grimes.
Ready for another chance, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail big. It's 9-1. So digging in now, Sam Jarowski.
The third baseman, Sam Jarowski.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Nope.
2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. Popped him up. Buckner in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Ishii.
Stepping into the box, Michael Ishii. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll watch the palm ball that falls in for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Down.
This is foul right side. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonas Garcia.
Ready for another shot now, Jonas Garcia. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, man. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
1-0 the count. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jonah Mulder. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the belt, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Embry will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Charlie Evers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Charlie Evers.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Ryan Buckner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Freddie Santiago will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. from the stretch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Sammy Sosa will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Sosa.
Fastball well outside. The 1-0 home.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ben Zobrist would be next. Two out with the man at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a two-run shot to left center, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Garrett Miklas will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Miklas.
Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied into very shallow right. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Rockies 9 and the Cubbies 3. Sammy Sosa stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
now playing right field, number 21.
Ronnie Wickert comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ronnie Wickert. Now it's third, number 30.
Nicholas Horner will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 2, Nicholas.
Mark Feller is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Two balls, two strikes.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joel Taylor.
Clifford Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Clifford Bell.
In there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Grimes is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Wahlberg.
Paul Elliott will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the bases empty.
Paul Elliott.
Forkball's in there for strike one. Two out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Paul Elliott remains in the game, batting eighth and manning first base. Augustin Leon has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Augustin Leon. Now at second. Number 11, Clifford Bell.
Willie Carbajal is also into the ball game now, as he takes over at second.
Carbajal. Now at first base, number 19, Paul Elliott.
Adam Mercer will also come in now, as he takes over out in center.
Mercer.
Oliver Blanco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Blanco.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Avi Millar will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 36, Avi Millar.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So in now for Chicago, Jesse Padilla. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Oliver Blanco stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field. Chet Steadman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chicago Cubs. Number 32, Chet Steadman. Now in left.
Alberto Fernandez is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 9.
Bob Morales is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Still even at 2-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 1, Benji Janet.
Sergio Acevedo is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Right field. Number 50,
Brian Hamlin will come on as a pinch hitter.
Brian Hamlin. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing center field. Number 13, Sergio Acevedo.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Number 43, Brian Hamlin.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. He is out.
The batter, the third baseman, Dan Dombrowski.
Maury Rowland will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 40, Maury Rowland.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Stedman playing here in his age 34 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Bob Morales will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Right field. Number 54.
Brian Hamlin will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 43, Brian Hamlin.
Rafael Santos enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Hernandez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason-JP.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Colorado Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamie Valdez is the winning pitcher of record. Matt Harvey couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.